Business is a large field and takes lots of luck and intelligence in it. This is a very attractive market, but also lucky. Many things are deemed necessary in this regard. Some are not necessary, but many people say it's in it. So now I will show you some values of business market that every company needs. There is collaboration, hard work, creativity, and excellence. So the first one is collaboration. Um, Let me give you an example. On a management training course I once attended, we were put into groups and had to construct a bridge across a stream using building blocks that we were given. The rules were that everyone in the team had to move at least one building block during the construction. These were intended to encourage teamwork, but it was a job best done by one person. The other teams tried to collaborate on building the structure and descended into confusion, with everyone getting in each other's ways. Our team leader solved the challenge brilliantly. She simply asked everyone in the team to move a piece a few centimeters to comply with the rule, and then the person in the team with an aptitude for a puzzle like this built it alone. We finished before any other team. My point is that the task wasn't suited to a team working, so why make it one? Teamwork also leads to inconsistency, a common cause of poor sales. In the case of a smartphone that a certain company launched, the one director wanted to target the business market, and another demanded it were aimed at consumers. The company wanted both directors to be involved, so gave the product a consumer-friendly name, but marketed it to companies. The result was that it met the needs of neither group. It would have been better to let one director or other have his way, not both. Now, it's hard work. It's easy to mock people who say they work hard. After all, a hamster running around in a wheel isn't working hard and getting nowhere. Of course, hard work is valuable, but only when properly targeted. Otherwise, it wastes the resources that companies value. Next, we come to creativity. This often works well. Creating an attention-grabbing TV commercial, for example, might lead to increased sales, but it isn't always a good thing. Some some advertising campaigns are remembered for their creativity without having any effect on sales. This happened a few years ago with a launch of a chocolate bar. Subsequent research showed that plenty of consumers remembered the adverts but had no idea what was being advertised. The trouble with is that the creator derive pleasure from coming with up the idea and wrongly assumes the audience for the campaign will share that feeling. A company that brings out thousands of a new product may seem more creative than a company that only has few, but it may be to creativity and make smaller profits. Creativity needs to be targeted to solve a problem that the company has identified. It's just coming up with more and more novel products isn't necessarily a good thing. And finally, excellence. We all know companies that claim they strive for excellence, but it takes a long time to achieve excellence. In business, being with first a product is more profitable than having the best product. A major study of company performance compare pioneer, that is, companies bringing out the first version of a particular product with followers, the company will copy and improve that product. The study found that the opinion combined an average market share of 29%, while the follower achieved less than half, only 30%, even though their product might have been better. Is sitting on excellence is everything we do is time consuming, wastes energy, and leads to losing out on opportunities. Sometimes second-rate work is more worth than excellence. Make sure it's excellent sound like a good approach to business, but just get started approach is likely to be more successful.